5 amazing tips that can help you take your photography from this to this. Hello guys, how you guys doing? My name is Ochosonisify. I am a content creator, a videographer, a cinematographer, and a photographer. Yeah, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 5 amazing tips that can help you take your photography from this to this. So our first tip is going to be the use of proper gadget. You can't overemphasize on use of proper gadget. As a videographer, as a mobile videographer that is a beginner, you must learn to understand that using the proper gadget at a beginning level is very, very important. You know, most people say, how am I going to get gadgets? I don't have the finances. But the best gadget to use is the gadget in your hand. Your mobile phone, your camera. I'm not going to call camera names, but I believe that every single device in your hand can be able to function properly for any type of videography you want to do. Another amazing tips that you need to know about videography and photography as a beginner is the use of good editing software. I can't overemphasize on that. The use of good editing software such as CapCut, InShot, Premiere Pro, and other good software cannot be overemphasized. You need to be familiar with them. You need to be familiar with Lightroom. You need to be familiar with Snapspeed. All those softwares are very, very important. So try your hands around them. Make sure you're familiar with the basic steps. Make sure you're familiar with the whole process of, okay, where do I put this? Where do I put my clip? Where do I work on this? How do I color grade? How do I put sound? How do I enhance my pictures? How do I work them up? How do I light them up? How do I take them to the dome? So every single step matters as a beginner that is into videography or mobile photography, you understand? So it is very, very important, like essentially very, very important to be familiar with the software, because most of all these softwares are what will give you a stepping stone to learn better. Those are the things that will give you a stepping stone to understand more. Those are the things that will give you a stepping stone to improve your craft and your skill. So if you're familiar with the type of gadget or the type of software you use, come on, you're gonna have an excellent job. Another amazing tips you need to know about mobile videography as a beginner or as a photographer learning in the beginning is the use of scripting. Always know how to plan your scripts. Always know how to, navigate your shoot, your location. How do you go about your shooting ethics? How do you go about, every single thing that has to do with that. Another amazing tip that can help you elevate your videography and photography to the next level is planning your shoots. Planning your shoot is very important as a videographer. Planning the location, planning the music, planning the concept is actually very important, and it's one of the things that have helped me personally to take my cinematography, my videography, and my photography to the next level. So always learn how to script, always learn how to plan, always learn how to, structure your shoots. It's very, very important. Most people have the idea of, it's just to shoot, just to come carry your cameras, just go there, just do one or two. No, it's beyond that. Always make sure you plan out your shoot. It gives you a forehead of how your shoot is meant to go, how it's going to be structured, how it's meant to, align. So plan your shoot. It's very, very important. Another amazing tips that can help you take your shoots to the next level is the act of storytelling. Storytelling is very, very important as a mobile videographer, as a cinematographer. Storytelling is very, very important in terms of you're trying to, give your audience the vision behind the shoot, give your audience what really the shoot is all about. Because the idea of storytelling is important because it helps people to navigate what you're trying to translate to them. What does the shoot mean? What are you trying to let them know? What are you trying to dish out? What type of value are you dishing out to them? So understanding that storytelling is important can help you in any way or in any form. As far as you're telling a story, you're taking your videography and your photography to the next level. I hope with these few points of mine you have been able to navigate how you can start your videography, your mobile photography and your cinematography as a beginner. Yeah, so those are the basic steps you can use to take them to the next level. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the notification button to get notified anytime I make a post for you. So until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye.